Hello YouTube, my name's Sean Connors and welcome back to Outsiders. Now tonight I had one of those moments you do as a regular contributor, I suppose, to a degree on YouTube. You have these moments, don't you, as a GM or as a player or whatever you do, where you think something's been eating away in the back of my mind for quite a time, and something struck me tonight what we could do as a community and what I could do as a GM. Funny enough, I sent Derek Lycan 101 a message tonight. It was probably really weird, and by the time he picks it up, he'll probably think, what the hell's he doing? And I think I need to explain that message because it really relates to this. And I just said to him, he asked me about where the advanced series of videos was going for my channel. And I said, well, when they're finished, I think that's it, I'm done. I think, that's as far as I can go, really. And that may sound very melodramatic and all the rest of it, but I think it's because I've always known my own strengths and weaknesses, and I've always been a trailblazer. And by that I mean I'm someone who has a good idea, will run with it to a point, find that conclusion, and then that's it. The only difference really in life, I suppose, is with GMing. I'm always looking. I never quite get to the summit, and that's the thing that always makes me want to come back. But with something like these videos, without being, it's not. I'm not in the slightest way trying to be patronising when I say this. I had a vision, a beginning, middle and end, and I can see where that's going. However, something else struck me where I thought, well, I know why this is, because I'm thinking to myself, I want to reach a larger audience. Ultimately what we want to do here on YouTube is, as a collective community, is do something dramatic and do something that could put us on the map and do something that actually makes YouTube a viable network. And we do something that's sustainable, that can continue on long after we've gone. It's not just about our own videos, it's about what we can do to grow the community. So it struck me that in America you have things called Kickstarter projects. I've seen a number of companies, games companies, have put them up there for obvious reasons. I've known about them for a little while. Over here in the UK it's slightly different because we can't actually access your Kickstarter projects because we have to have a bank account in America, etc. But there are other ones that are very similar, like Indigogo, I think, is one I've just looked at tonight. I was just doing some tentative steps on it, and it looks viable. Looks like we could do it. And so what I'm proposing is incredibly bold. I'm going to put an Indigogo starter together over the next few days, and I'm going to try and raise between $20,000 and $25,000. And actually launch a professional YouTube site dedicated to gaming. Call me crazy, call me whatever you want, but that's the point. Sometimes we have to put ourselves on the edge, and we've got to find out what's going to happen. Now, I think there are a number of ways that we can generate that money. I think there are a number of perks that you can offer within that platform, which are fantastically exciting. And I think for all of us within the community, we can all get involved in it. I would love to host such a thing, but I think there are many capable people out there as well. So I think there's a tremendous opportunity here to do something pretty sensational. And by professional, what I mean is a proper intro to a weekly show, proper products reviewed, questions answered, a real quality show that people can access and can grow and move the community forward, which will also link to the grander community as a whole. Will like be a centre point for all of us to link into and utilise, and I think it'll be absolutely stunning. And the perks are pretty simple. I mean, it doesn't seem impossible to me. I mean, you could offer things like, for $25, we'll answer a question or review a product. For $100, you know what I mean. I mean, it's pretty simple. You can do it. I had a final thing at the end of it where I was just playing around with the Indigogo thing, and the final one I offered out was for $2,500. If somebody pledges that, 10 of those we put up, I'd go anywhere in the world and run a game for people. I've seen they've done something similar to it, like in Pathfinder. Why can't we? I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't necessarily mean I have to go there. It could be one of the team that go there, and some of you guys are obviously in the right location, because some of the pledges and backers we might get are definitely going to come from the US. So it could be that they get visited by Tim Wise or whoever, but there's some great guys out there. So, but I'm happy to go. It'd be absolutely fantastic fun and a great opportunity for us to finally, some of us, to meet. So I know this is crazy. I know this is spitballing, and perhaps, quite frankly, I've had too much tea. But the reality here is, this could work, and I don't see why we shouldn't attempt it. So I'm going to put the groundwork in. I'm going to put something together. I'm going to put a special YouTube video up for this. I'm going to set the wheels in motion, and I want to try and get something out by probably I want to try and do something and get this up and running. If fingers crossed. I mean, I don't know what obstacles I'm going to hit here, and this might just be a plan that goes too far, and it might just be too much. You know, maybe it's not going to work. But my hope is that you can all see the merit in it. You realise the potential, you see the direction, and it's something that you want to get interested in yourself. And between us all, we can definitely spread the word. Why shouldn't we aim big? I mean, if we don't aim high, what are we doing this for? And I think there's a lot more scope to this. I've seen how you guys are putting great quality videos out there. I love the fact that the community on Facebook is growing. I think all these different resources, all the people that we know, all the players that we know, we can kickstart this. We can make this a reality within a very short period of time, and we could have something sustainable that we can leave behind. That would be quite amazing. Now, if you would like to be part of my team, email me. If you're really interested, I'll put you on as a team member. I'm really looking for about 3 or 4 people from the community who are really interested in getting involved. I'll take really the first 3 or 4 names that people show any interest on. If you email me at Sean, sean.connors, CONNORS 68 @me.com, then you will become part of the you'll become part of the project, which will hopefully launch a professional site for RPGs, games in general, and who knows where else it might go. I have bigger plans afoot where I'm hoping to launch a shop here in the UK that could directly link into what we're about to attempt, and I think this could go hand in hand and do something pretty special. But maybe I'm crazy, but I really do think that this is the right direction to go in. If I'm wrong, please shoot me down, but I think it's the opportunity that we've all been waiting for. I think this is the right thing to do, and my heart tells me it is. I've got to go for it. I think this is the right moment in time for me, and I have to follow my heart and hunch and hope that I can do it. Now, obviously, if I run into problems with Indigogo and it's not quite right, then maybe we can kickstart it from America exactly in the same way someone else can kickstart it up over there. We can liaise and get this off the ground. But that's the idea for the project. Let me know what you think. Send a video out. Tell me if I'm crazy, but I want to know what your thoughts are, and I really do hope that you're with me. If you're not, I'll understand, but I do hope that you think it's worthwhile, because I do, and I think we can get some good backing for it as well, and it can be sustainable because people will want to advertise on it, people will want to get involved, people want their products done. It's a great platform to do it from, and a very big reality, I think, that can happen. So there we are. There's my pitch for you guys on the community to see what I'm thinking of, and I'm going to be putting the legwork in. Anyway, I've been Sean Connors. This has been Outsiders. Looking forward to speaking to you next time on some more advanced video stuff and other stuff at this moment in time that we're doing, and looking forward to the gladiator battles, of course. Happy gaming, and until the next time, see you then. Bye-bye.